Hey Goal Diggers, Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Goal Digger Girl, coming in for another episode of #GetLit, where we crush your business in less than 10 minutes. And today we're gonna talk about when to bring up your opportunity. I feel like this is one of the biggest pieces that people miss, whether you're a coach, network marketer, anything, right? Like, how do you bring up what you do without spamming people or making it awkward or feeling like you're too pushy? So wherever you're at, let us know below. Is this a struggle for you? Are you struggling with how to bring it up, or have you nailed it? Like, do you have it down? This is no problem for you. I would love to know. Share that in the comment. All right, so this is the thing. When we are, come from an environment where there was a lot of cold messaging, spamming, it's still happening, right? I just got a message where someone just totally spammed me. And I even said to her, I'm like, have we chatted somewhere else that I don't know about? Because we've never talked before. So it's still prevalent in our industry, whether you're anywhere online. If you're a social marketer, online marketer, it is absolutely happening, okay? I think for a lot of us, because we're so turned off from that, we go to the other extreme. Can anyone relate to this? I was someone who was taught to cold message, copy paste, and I didn't like it. It felt icky. And so then I thought, well, I don't want to do that. So then I went over here and I just wouldn't even open my mouth. I was like, I don't want anyone to ever feel like I'm pushing this on them, or the only reason I'm in a conversation with them is because I want them to buy my stuff, right? Can anyone relate to that? So this is the thing, what we want to remember. People need to know what we do. They need to know what we offer, and they need to know who it's for. Because if they don't know who you're working with specifically, who you help, and if they're that person, how are they going to be able to raise their hand and say, Kimberly, I'd love to work with you and get in one of your programs because I want to learn how to build my business on social media. If I didn't tell anyone what I do, I wouldn't have any students, right? I wouldn't have a network marketing team. I actually don't reach out to people ever, like I haven't in years, but I have recruited a lot of people, and I still do. And the reason why is because I'm not shy about it. Every time I do a training, watch me. Almost every time I will refer to the fact that with my team in my network marketing company, I was recognized for recruiting. I've been able to build that business around my family super part-time. I'm constantly talking about it. Why do you think I'm constantly talking about it? Because I want every single person watching this or to see my post or my Facebook Lives, I want them to know I'm in network marketing. And if you want to know more, then you can reach out to me, and you're going to reach out to me because you're curious, you like my vibe, you're like, I would love to mentor under her. That's how people find out about it, because I'm not quiet about it. So with you, when do you bring up your opportunity? What I want you to understand is that we have to play a little bit of catch and release here, okay? A little bit of back and forth. So what we don't want to do is we don't want to message people telling them what we do right off the onset, because then that is cold messaging. That is pitching without permission. What we want to do is we want to ask them some questions and qualify a little bit. We want to be able to go to their profile and look, and it's easier on Facebook, but you can do this on Instagram pretty easily. We want to go check out what we see in their feed. What are their stories about? What does their bio say? And we want to qualify. We want to look and ask ourselves, is this a potential prospect? You're not going to know until you get into the conversation with them. But this is why we don't message everyone, you guys, is because they're not all qualified. They're not all your ideal avatar. Should you go around messaging everybody about what you have because you sell, teeth whitening, or you're a life coach and you're like, everybody needs to be coached through life? No, because every person you reach out to is going to feel like one in a million. And that you don't care because you're treating them like one in a million and you don't care. But when you single-handedly reach out to somebody and connect and have a conversation and you say, hey, hey Claire, I just saw you posted the other day about, the struggles you have with balancing motherhood and your job, and, you're just feeling really overwhelmed. Hey, this really helped me out a lot to just kind of, get some time blocking in place, be able to, put my mom hat on, put my mompreneur hat on. And that's actually what got me into online marketing, is because I was right where you were, girl. Like, I saw your post, I feel you. Here, I think this would really help you out. Now Claire's like, WTF. Like, this is amazing. Kimberly saw my post. She reached out to me to say she understood where I was coming from. That was her. She gave me a resource and then also told me what it's like for her now. So there are a million ways you can share without spamming people. The other thing I like to do is when I have a new connection, So if you're not doing this, this is a whole nother training. But if you're not doing this every single day, you should be making new connections on social media. If you're not doing that, you are gonna be, the same people are gonna see your stuff and you're not gonna grow, okay? So when I'm making those new connections, whichever platform I'm on, I like to reach out and I always do my homework. I mean, if they've got Linktree up, Milkshake, you know, a website, I'm checking that out. Does it take time? It takes time. But am I putting deposits into that relationship before we've even chatted? Yes. Does that person notice? Yes. Are those people way more likely to join my team or become a client or get into one of my programs? Yes. So is it worth the time? Is it worth the time? You already know the answer. It's absolutely worth the time, because why else are you on social media? It's to be social, it's to connect, it's to really see people as real people. So what I do is I go on their profile, I do a scan, I click some links, I check out what they got going on, and then I reach out. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse, thanks, or Jessica. Hey, Jessica, thanks for the connection. I'm so excited to get to know you better. Hey, it looks like you're also an entrepreneur as well, and you have a couple of daughters like I do. Tell me a bit more about that. What do you do specifically? What space are you in? And how long have you been doing it? I'd love to learn more. And Jessica's like, oh yeah, I'm a coach. I teach realtors how to generate leads online. And I'm also a teacher. She might have a couple of things going on. You know what she's gonna say to me? Naturally, what about you, Kimberly? And I'm gonna say, oh, that's awesome. I actually, I work from home. I work with other moms just like you to teach them how to build their businesses from their cell phones. That's my jam, is little time, big reward, and that way we can still be present with our kids. Love to tell you about that if you're open to adding another stream of income. If not, I'm really excited to get to know you better. Do you guys energetically feel that? Doesn't that feel different than just going around messaging everybody, hey, that job is really weighing you down. What's your problem, right? We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that, okay? And most people are not going to jump right into what you got going on right away. They need more time. They need to get to know you. But you know what will happen? They will start following you. They will start watching your stories. They're gonna see you shouting out successes, customer testimonials, client testimonials, your story being shared, because you're gonna learn how to build up that know, like, and trust factor, be vulnerable, be personable, share your struggle to your successes, and they're gonna go, she's my people. I really like her. I'm gonna start following her. I'm gonna start digesting her content. Before you know it, they're in your Facebook group, hanging out, and consuming your content. And before you know it, they're reaching out saying, I wanna know more. It is the most magical thing when you can learn how to really connect with people and really love them. Like, your goal is to get to know them and see how you can serve, how you can offer value and help each other out. And it's literally the wave of the future. The people who get this are going to be very successful and are going to be around 5-10 years from now. Those that have been doing it the old way, it is not working. It's an old, what's that called? A dying breed? I don't know. I never know sayings. I don't know, but it's definitely 2019. It's not working anymore. So I'm assuming that since you're watching this, you're picking up what I'm dropping, okay? So if this is helpful to you, this is what I want you to do. I want you to share it into your stories and tag me and tell people that you love this. We'll give you a Gold Digger shout out for that. Also, we have a Facebook group, Recruiting Profit Seekers Challenge in our Facebook group right now. It's in Gold Digging Boss Babes. So click the link in my profile. If you go to my Instagram account, click the link. It's the first option on there. It'll pop you into it. You can get the workbook. You can digest the content. If you want to learn how to recruit, you want to learn how to build your business, you want to learn how to take a cold lead and turn them into a hot prospect and close them with what we just talked about today, it's the challenge for you. And all the videos will be taken down after this week. So you got to get in now, okay? So thank you for being on. So good to see you guys. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.